what's up, y'all? Welcome to it. That's right. And what more can I say? Live pod, make some fans. Yeah, man. This is going to be a lot of fun. Episode 112. Got it right, huh? 112. I'm one of your hosts, Kapone. Let's go ahead and get to the members of the pod. She is the first lady of the pod, the only lady of the pod, and she is fluffy and fine. Keke, what's up? Good, we good.
What's up, outside, like we outside, they let us outside.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I remember we was partying like the little bedroom closet. Look at us.
Look at us. Look at us.
Good.
And you can tell Keke done got some money, man. You see this? Keke is out here shining right now.
When I say frontal, okay?
Stop
playing with him, Keke.
Shout out to the Fred Show.
Get that money, man. He is my little brother, man, and the funny man of the pod. Y'all make some noise for proud black man, Zach Boog.
Zach Boog.
HBCU Zach.
Yes.
HBCU Zach, yeah, absolutely.
And I will be extra pro-black today.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of stuff to get to, man. Again, thanks a lot to Kitchen and Kocktails, first of all. That was very cool of you guys. Thank you very much. Round of applause for y'all. And man, Get Covered Illinois. That's right. They are the sponsors of the show. Shout out to Get Covered Illinois. Now, you got to get covered, Zach. Why?
Because what you don't want to do is get out here and get sick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You go to the hospital.
Yeah.
The ambulance ride.
Yeah.
3,000 by damn self.
Yeah.
You know,
and
so
you'll be broke.
You'll be broke. So you need to get you some insurance, somebody to help pay for that. Get covered by January 15th. It's the last day. If you got health insurance, make some noise.
If you don't got health insurance, get covered in Illinois.
Okay, hello. Don't nobody want no man who ain't got no health insurance. You know what I'm saying? You trying to go to the doctor talking about, can you take my insurance card? No, that's not how this works. So y'all need to get some insurance today. Get covered.
That's right. Some of you know, y'all live a live, it's a wild lifestyle. If you know what I'm talking about. Randy lifestyle. Y'all might want to go ahead and get covered in Illinois just to make sure you're good. You'll get that call. I'm just saying. All right. Let's go ahead, man. It's time to pod. There's been a lot of stuff that's been happening that's been crazy. You know, when people pass away, there's money involved. People worry about where the money going, especially when rappers and entertainers, they pass away. But this whole thing that's been going on between Gucci Mane and Big Scar, who was Gucci Mane's artist, it's been crazy back and forth. We've seen sisters, brothers, friends, everybody's making a comment. The dad even said some stuff. Zach Boog, when this whole thing dropped, what do you think, bro?
Entitlement. That was the first thing that came to my head. You know what I'm saying? I saw the brother upset, and the brother was saying Gucci said he was going to pay for the funeral, then ghost him. That's the story that we heard originally. Then it comes out that Gucci sent $10,000.
Right.
Then I heard that Atlantic sent another $10,000.
Mm-hmm.
That's a $20,000 funeral. You can get stuff done with $20,000.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to go out and go after a man who's, gave his funds, to help bury your loved one, I think it's a bit entitlement in that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that. And then we went on to the father.
Right.
Big Daddy Scott. That's what I'm going to call him.
Yeah.
Daddy Scott set the record straight. First thing Daddy Scott said was, I appreciate you, Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Yeah. He said, we got 10 from you, we got 10 from Atlantic, and I paid for the rest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, it was a couple things that was petty that Gucci did, in my eyes.
What was it?
The first one, they said that he asked for his chains back. You can't ask for your chains back from your dead artist, Gucci.
Why not?
Not Keke. Right. Keke, that's child. Keke, don't do that.
Who finna bury somebody with all them diamonds at?
You can't bury people now. They steal them.
Right. The funeral home man to be wearing a 1017 chain.
Let me tell you something. The brother might wear it as a memorial for my brother who passed. You know what I'm saying? You don't give the chains back. What kind of ghetto shit is that?
Because I know me. My brother sitting right there. If he had a 1017 chain and he had to go in the ground tomorrow, God forbid, I'm not wearing the chain. I'm finna go buy me a car. I'm finna turn the chain.
That's petty. That's petty. That's petty.
Be down here.
And then the second petty thing I thought was petty. The flower said 1017.
Yes.
What nigga? Why didn't the flower say Big Scott? Gucci promote the damn label.
That's right. You're looking for the next artist.
It's a 1017 funeral right here, goddamn.
That was super ghetto. Super ghetto. Keke, you seeing this back and forth. You see Keisha Kior, she said, hey, let me pull the receipts up. Something the woman would do. Receipts. I mean, you see this happen in the midst of people mourning. How does that, I mean, what is it a little weird though? We kind of losing sight of what's really going on, which is fam passing away.
Don't ever have me pay for something and then tell me I didn't pay for it, because I'm putting up the receipts. I'm putting up the receipts, the withdrawal slip, everything. So I'm not mad at Keisha Kior at all. What I'm mad about is that it's always the people who have no money. No, they didn't help with nothing at the funeral, didn't even make a pan of spaghetti. They always got something to say. It's the broke brother online for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is you on the internet acting like you the family representative? You ain't even been down to the funeral home. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even ride in the limo. So why did you?
Keke, you know he shot a video at the funeral.
You see what I'm saying?
He shot a video at the funeral.
So like, why are we even taking what he has to say into accountability? Like, he has no credibility at all. And it's always like that. We know how our funerals go. It's always that drunk auntie uncle who ain't paid for nothing that always want to know, where my nephew chain at? Where his clothes going? That ain't none of your business because you ain't paid for nothing. So I feel like the sister and the brother need to shut up.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm happy that the father spoke out.
Yeah. The father speaking out was a big thing. That kind of just did it for everybody because, I mean, I was like, I think it was, I don't know who was it. Was it the sister that was saying like $60,000 wasn't enough? I'm like, damn.
She was at Amazon working her job.
I'm like, $60? That's a lot of money. Like, damn, what are you talking about?
We got 6 funerals.
I'm like, lady, the last time I checked, funerals are about $10, a solid 10, and you mad about $60,000? That doesn't make sense. Now the chains, I felt a little different about Gucci. That's true. That's all alleged. No, man, you can't ask for the chains back.
No.
You gotta just charge your chains to the game, Keke.
If
you Gucci man.
You would ask for your pod fam chain back if something happened to me.
No, I wouldn't.
You gonna let that go in the dirt?
No, I'm gonna send my people to get it though.
Exactly.
I got people. I'm sending them people. They go like, you know what I'm here for.
Hey y'all, this random, but what's y'all favorite funeral food?
What are you doing at funerals that you like, yo, ooh, this is the best? What are you doing?
You don't eat funeral food?
I do eat funeral food, but I never said, oh, this is the best macaroni and cheese I had in my life.
What's your favorite funeral food then? I think that's a fair fucking question.
It really is. I'm not gonna say.
I personally like the green beans with the potatoes in it.
Come on. Let turkey meat in there.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about?
What are y'all doing? Y'all, you do understand the funeral, you two heathens, you supposed to be grieving. Like, y'all in here like, y'all taste test the food, that's nuts.
You don't be hungry by the casket.
I know, I'm crying by the casket.
Tears make me hungry.
Hello? I be looking forward to the repast. The repast be low-key turn. You know what I'm saying? You know you finna get drunk. You finna see all your cousins you ain't seen in a minute. You know, so yeah, the repast food be good. I like the spaghetti myself.
Y'all are going to hell. Y'all are going to hell. Now, some people think this next person should possibly go to hell. We saw this whole thing play out in front of us. We like, yo, watched it from really the beginning all the way and how it happened. Lifetime comes out of the video, all of a sudden it was true, all of a sudden he gets some charges. We're talking about R. Kelly. It's a situation where it makes a lot of us in Chicago feel weird because we all gave him a pass. Now when we hear these recent phone calls, he's saying that, yo, Tasha K, they manipulated evidence. Also that Lifetime was the people that kind of pushed the narrative out that made him end up getting the charges. Keke is a lady on the pod. How do you feel about it?
Okay. Now you know I listen to Heaven I Need a Hug at least once a day, but that don't sway my opinion. Whatever they say R. Kelly did, he did it, right? You ain't know, like, whatever they say that man did, he did it. And he can't be mad at Lifetime, Tasha K, Kapone, me. He cannot be mad at nobody but himself. So So, Robert, I need you to just sit on down and keep on leaking them albums, okay? Because,
he didn't do that. He didn't do that. That album was terrible.
Keep on leaking them albums. But other than that, like, whatever they say you did, Kels, you did it. So let's just stop with this. Everybody else is to blame. We know who's to blame. It's you. But yes, I can still do Listen to Heaven. I Need a Hug twice a day.
Which is crazy. Zach, man, you see this, man. This came out the blue. Nobody's expecting to hear any audio from Kels from jail, and he's just coming out. He's really just like, I thought it was going to be, if he did speak, I thought it would possibly be something that was like, yo, I'm trying to work against this narrative.
Here it is. I'm just gonna say it.
Push, but he's like really, he gotta close the door, thank you. And then like he's really pushing this narrative out that it's everybody else that's got him in the situation that he's in.
Well, that's because Kels has not come to the fact that he ain't getting out. We all have accepted it.
Yes, we did.
We have accepted it. He is not getting out. Nigga, you did it. You in there. Now, what we need to do is worry about the next step. And the next step is let's get a studio in that motherfucker.
Okay.
Let's worry about that. Let's push that. Let's talk about that. We need to get R. Kelly a studio in jail. Because he ain't getting out.
What are they having you drinking? What are you drinking?
That's one of the best. That is the best R&B artist ever.
It is. We can't say it.
We can't deny. Man, I'm gonna say it out. We were just playing it. You heard? They were just playing. When they just playing some R. Kelly back there.
That was my phone.
No, it wasn't. I heard it over the thing. We can't deny the music. Now he does nasty stuff. Can't be around women and kids. But hey, give him a damn mic.
If he gonna make calls.
Yeah, if you gonna make calls, you can sing. Shit.
So look, let me say this.
They probably make some good jail music.
Let me say this. Let me ask you this. We haven't talked about this in a while since it's happened. Like, so do you feel guilty because at the end of the day, we all saw some of the stuff that was going on. We saw videotapes. We saw all these different things, and then the music came out. It was like, I'm gonna let it slide. Do you feel guilty now looking at it? Because obviously there's been evidence that has been pushed forward that got him in jail. How you feel?
Well, I was a little too young, so I didn't see the video, but I did see him pull up to my high school a few times. And I was trying to figure out why he ain't never tried to take me down. He must not like fat girls. I don't know. But
I can't stand Keke. I'm not.
I knew he had that house on Olympia Field. I went to Richie's right there in Park. So I was always confused. I'm like, why he keep coming over here? He even came to the KFC I worked at and ordered some honey barbecue wings. And I was like, I served him. I'm like, you are Kelly. He was like, I know. I'm like, kidnap me, nigga. So therefore, I was like, I didn't think he was a rapist. So I'm like, I know, the man just took the honey barbecue wings and said thank you. So I didn't know until I became an adult in the entertainment industry and I started hearing all the stories. And that's why I say everything they say he did, he absolutely did.
For me, it just makes me uncomfortable because, of course, I'm the older man on the pod. Don't say my age, but I've seen the whole thing, and it's just like for me, I was like, yo, like.
No, you was friends with R. Kelly. Just tell the truth.
I was friends with R. Kelly. I never say is. Like, I mean, like I never saw anything. It was so funny. Like everybody, we know Tone's cool with him, and I was like on all of the news stations, like, yo, we know you cool with him, Tone. What he saying? Like I never saw nothing. Like literally never saw nothing. What I did see, which I won't say out loud, I saw a lot of women that party downtown at his house. Grown ass women. They were like, yo, and now they're like, R. Kelly. Like, nah, it wasn't R. Kelly. It's not R. Kelly, because I've seen him talk to it. Like, and that's the thing. It's like, it's just so funny just to watch some of that stuff. In a sense, from me on the outside looking in, from what I know from my perspective, not from anything the victims went through, but it's just like, I was watching women literally clamor to get onto a dude that literally, allegedly, was on tape peeing on women. Like, yo, you want to get peed on? That's kind of Crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy. I like, and then for me, and then also thinking, then when you see these things, and I mean, as an older guy, you're like, yo, I mean, we gonna like women that's a little younger than us, maybe in that sense, but not illegal. But you like, yo, Kels, like, bro, you should never date a woman under 50 years old so they can't come for you. That was like a thing that I thought about. You need to go on Christian Mingle, whatever you need to do.
Baby, the auntie's on Tinder.
Like, or whatever. He needed to do it, but it's just like, for me, I'm just like, to have, just watching it, and you know what's hovering over your head, it was just nuts to watch as he was continually letting the narrative play out, if that makes sense. He was putting himself in place to let a narrative play out.
But when you get to his level of success, you really start thinking that you're untouchable. And I think that's what his issue was. Like, he literally, I heard stories that he would walk into Jive record label and all the other artists, like, they would take their pictures down because Robert was coming into the building. So, like, he really was that powerful. And when you think about it, he wasn't just making music for himself. He was making a lot of people a lot of money. You know, he wrote B2K records. And, of course, I know that because, you know, my man, Omarion. But, you know, he was doing a lot.
She was going to take Omarion.
She had to slide on
Every episode.
I don't understand how Omarion ends up at every episode.
Every episode. That's my man. But yeah, R. Kelly was very
You about 4 millennium tours away, Keke. I ain't gonna lie. He keep going down and you keep coming up.
Yo, my vision board, baby. I think 2023 might be the year, but that's him. So yeah, I just think R. Kelly was so powerful that he really didn't believe that he would ever be in this situation that he's in now.
I can believe that. I mean, I've seen it. Like, you guys, we talk about it a lot of times off camera, and I've had a chance to be around some pretty famous people. And you can tell the people that I'm telling you, it's no accident that people that make it and kind of have like anything going on, they got their real friends around. It's their real buddies around. Like, even people say stuff about Drake all the time, but he got his real boys around. So when he's about to tweak and do something crazy, he's guaranteed to have one of his boys like, hey, you messing with the money. Oh, I was tweaking, my bad. But people that just say, like, you know, you see people out here wilding, and they stop listening to their friends. Speaking of people that's wilding, i.e. Kanye West. Kanye West. But I always want to get into Kanye West. This was something I was actually having a conversation. Shout out Lil Cuz. And I was saying that now Meek Mill has become more known for the antics than we have for the music, i.e. like a Blueface. The Blueface thing is nuts to me. Anytime you have a hit record.
You said who?
Blueface.
No, who known more for the antics?
Meek Mill.
Meek Mill started to be known for his antics more than his music.
Oh,
You disagree?
I thought you said Ye was known more for his antics in the music.
It's about to happen.
No, ain't man.
Yeah.
Well,
Y'all crazy.
What do you mean?
No, we're not gonna do that.
No, why? See, that's why your elbow slipped.
Right.
We're not gonna do that.
What are you talking about?
Play a fuck up. No, we're not gonna do that. And get your nose out the drink.
What's going on?
Nah, y'all crazy as hell. Ye is known for his music. Let's not do that.
What?
No, Ye is known for his music and his contributions to the culture. If he ain't known for his music, he's known for his shoes, he's known for his clothes, he's known for the art that he puts out more than the antics. Now, we care about the antics, but y'all not gonna sit up here and compare Kanye West to some fucking Blueface. Hell no. Y'all crazy as hell. Y'all crazy as hell. That's Kanye motherfucking West.
We'll draw the line there. Y'all know I've left Blueface and Krishan in 2022. They are not allowed in my 2023. They stress me out. My edges get hot. I can't stand it. So no, I would never put Kanye West in the conversation with Blueface. But Kanye West is surely starting to be known more for his antics and shenanigans
Let me tell you
than the music. Now he's absolutely
a
genius and absolutely has done
I knew he was
amazing
gonna
things
do
in the fashion world. Well, come on, because I got my brother here. You want to fight what we doing? Because I'm just like, we cannot sit up, just like with R. Kelly. We love him. That's Chicago. Kanye West, we love him. That's Chicago. But we cannot sit up here and ignore the stuff that they're doing and saying. And we can't keep letting them get away with it, because if we don't hold them accountable at home,
Come on.
that's why they gonna keep acting like that.
Zach. You got nothing to say.
I do got something to say about that. Hold on, let me go. What we do is, I'm gonna tell the truth about Ye. We care about what Ye talks about. Whatever comes out of Kanye's mouth, we hold on to.
Yes.
Okay? Lately, he just hasn't been talking about music. That's why it's been off that. But when Kanye was promoting the album, he sold out arenas all over the country like nobody ever has for a listening party. Nobody's ever done this. He did it for 3-4 albums for an album that wasn't even fucking finished. He was finishing it in the back room. And then going out in front of 100,000 people playing it for him. You know what I'm saying? So whatever Kanye is on, we're on. If Kanye wants to bring out shoes and be on clothes, we on that. If Kanye want to talk about running for president, we be like, oh, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? If Kanye talks about what I'm trying to say is Kanye still controls the narrative of whatever. If Kanye said he's dropping the album tonight, ain't nobody gonna be like, oh, I don't want to hear that.
That's a fact.
We streaming that.
That's a fact.
It's just what Kanye talks about.
That's a fact.
So it ain't no he's known more for this. He's just talking about that right
okay,
now.
so the fair defense to that is that he's on his way to. Does that make sense?
Clown.
Because in a sense, we are talking about more of
He's quiet right now.
the antics.
He quiet right now.
I know.
He should be quiet right now. That's the best thing he can do right now.
Mess with the white folks. See, I told him. I said, Kanye, you need to say that stuff at the barbershop on 79.
No.
You can argue with all that stuff. Don't quit getting on the CNN talking about the Jewish people and the Jewish people. Don't do that.
That don't work.
Get off CNN talking like that.
But back to my point, it's saying like, no, seriously. I mean, back to my point, and Keke, you can say, because you always have something interesting to say about Meek Mill. Meek Mill is one of our top tier artists, but we have not heard good music. Now, it could be because he's going through some contract things. He got Maybach Music, things going on with Warner Music, a lot of things happening. But the fact of the matter, and then he just did the dumbest thing ever, filming a video where he shouldn't have filmed a video without anybody asking. It's always an antic. We hear about his phone, it's never the music. That's why I'm comparing it to the Blueface thing. Like Blueface, I'm not acting like Blueface was the best artist in the world, but damn, you had a hit record and now you filming your girl taking a dump. That's
right. Yeah. I mean, Blueface, I just can't stand him so much that I would never even put Meek Mill in the same conversation.
Okay.
And you know, I have a soft spot for a hood dude with potential. You know what I'm saying? I just love a hood man with potential. Like, I can see the good in you. You can't see it, but I can see it. So I could never really talk about Meek Mill in a negative way because it's just something about him riding on them 4-wheelers and them braids. Like, I see the best in you, King. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to make a man out of you. I want to help you glow. So, you know, I can never really critique Meek Mill because I just have a soft spot in my heart for a hood man with potential. So when you say Blueface, I can't because I can't stand Blueface. I want to fight him. Okay. So yeah, Meek Mill's not there yet.
But again, it goes into the narrative that I've said on plenty times on the pod. That fame is a drug.
Yes.
People will do anything to remain famous, and I hope Meek Mill doesn't fall into the I'm gonna just do anything to remain on people's radar opposed to what we know him for, which is the music.
He gotta do something though. He gotta do something. So if it means going to Ghana and playing with them people to get on the internet, you know, I'm not mad at it. But he gotta do something. Because he gonna mess around and be Ace Hood or Wale. No shame. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
you just gave him the Wale.
But you know what I'm saying? If he don't, you know, do something. So he gotta do something. And if he going to Ghana and he make a video, they get him in trouble, get him on the blogs, I'm not mad.
Meek just need a hit record.
That's it. One hit away.
He just need a hit record. I don't think the antics is doing. I don't think he really be trying to get into stuff. I think you're referring to the stuff that happened at the boxing match.
Yeah, the boxing match. It was the boxing match. The video.
He went to Ghana.
His phone stole in Ghana. I'm like, I get all of that, but for me, I'm like, yo, bro, when you gonna come out with another record?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. That like at this point, like a person that pretty much made my whole life off of hip hop. I want to hear music. I'm just a music enthusiast. I think it's stupid when you're that good at rapping that you're not rapping right now.
But how Meek supposed to compete with Big Glow at this moment? You feel what I'm saying? Like,
shout out
Big Glow.
You love Big Glow.
He does.
You know.
That's on his vision board.
First of all, you know, I went to Tennessee State University. Shout out to TSU.
Oh my God.
HBCU Zach. And you know, I went to school with the Memphis women. So when I saw Big Glow, I immediately attached to that type of woman. I know that type of
A
woman.
hood girl with
She ain't gonna do
potential.
nothing but smoke, fight, and have your back. For real.
Yes.
Man, I'm telling you, I rock a big glow. She got the new teeth too.
Yes.
Tell about some new teeth, cheese. Hey, look, let's get to this. This was a funny story, and it popped up late in the show. And I'm gonna go to Zach first because I think Keke, you gonna say something wild. We got Fredo Bang, bro. Fredo Bang got 2 lesbians pregnant. And in the midst of a lot of threesomes. I thought there was some rules for threesomes. You can't shoot the club up in a threesome. I don't know if you can do that. I don't know if that's...
They were married, right?
Yeah, the girls are married.
Alright.
When you saw this, what did you think?
First thing I thought was a quote that I learned a long time ago.
What's that?
Everything is all good till it's not. Everything, and this is what's gonna happen to Fredo Bang. Fredo Bang thought he was living the life. He found a lesbian couple he was having threesomes with. Sounds great, doesn't it, fella? I mean, if you with your girl, just
Blink, bro.
blink hard. You ain't gotta say yeah, man.
Blink super
Just look
hard.
down. Just look down. I know you agree.
Don't let Zach see you off.
Look at him like, right, I hate threesomes.
That's right, brother. That's right.
Show me
brother.
threesomes.
Baby, I just see one woman.
That would never be fun with 2 women at the same time.
That's just too much.
Gross.
2 vaginas.
Help me out.
Nah, but what I'm saying, but the point is, everything's good till it's not. You know what I'm saying? This is great right now. You thought you was having fun.
Yeah.
But now you got 2 women to take care of.
Oh, yeah.
You know, when you think of these relationships where it be, and I see this stuff all over Instagram all the time. It's called poly. I don't know the other, whatever they put on the end of them. I don't know.
He went to TSU, y'all. Give him some grace.
And before then, I had a Gary Public School education, so
Oh,
don't think too much on it. But what I'm trying to tell you is, you know, that poly sound cool when you think about it sexually. But when you think about the life, day to day, fellas, I'm gonna talk to y'all. You got one woman, and it's hard to keep her happy. Nigga, you gonna volunteer for a second? Hell no. 2 wives? That's stress.
Now, Zach.
That's stress. And Fredo Bang was having fun. Now that he having kids with both of them,
Yeah.
the stress is on the way, brother. The stress is on the way. Just wait.
Child support on the way. It's fine. I got it. It's cool.
ain't
You
about
gotta
that.
work hard.
You'll see.
You gotta work hard. Now, my thing is like, yo, Fredo Bang, what, about 25?
He thought he was living a dream.
At 25, you living a dream. You gotta worry about the child support later.
Let me tell you something.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. To me, it's funny. It's heavy. The fact that he was like, and then the thing was, the story broke. That's what made it funny to me, Keke, is that like the story broke, and this fool put stud cat is amazing. Like that's insane.
Now that was an old tweet.
That was amazing. I was like, you a goat for that. Just to say it in the midst of the heat being on you, you just say that. Like you said, the stress is on the way.
I don't know, that still look gay.
She doesn't look like a dude. Have you seen the couple?
She don't look like a dude.
She got a wide back a little bit.
She definitely got a wide back.
She got a wide back. She got a strong back.
She got that stance.
She got
That
a
stand. She kind of stand. She is beautiful. She's cute. She's really pretty. But she stand kind of strong. I don't know, Tom. She do that, I might jump.
You went hit it.
Huh?
You went hit it.
There it is. That was it. Ladies, let you know, in case you did not know that, anytime a man says
All right.
that 1.7, we lie. We leave that one. There's huns coming out, we thinking of a lie.
Yes.
The hunt is for the lie.
Yes.
Because I heard it.
Right. You heard me.
Keke, we saw it though. Did you think he was just being greedy, being wild? What was it?
First of all, have y'all seen Fredo? What's his name?
Fredo Bang.
Did y'all just interview him? Did we just meet him?
I interviewed him.
I feel like we just
When did we meet him?
He was just at the station. Either way,
Who knew?
it's giving very much slow. Like, have y'all seen him? He looked very like, if I was his mother or sister, we would be suing the studs for taking advantage of my slow brother. Because how did y'all both end up pregnant by my slow brother? Like, I was never gonna let that rap. So when I saw I'm like, who would have a baby with him? And two, both of y'all, it's a setup. So I think they sounds like a case for Judge Mathis. So yeah, it's giving very much crackhead. So yeah, I don't even understand how that happened.
Oh my God. Okay, one of our favorite things to talk about, and we'll do it since it's a live on it, so we'll get a chance to get the oohs and the ahs of it. Is this relationship thing that we'll discuss again. Me and Zach will try to sway Keke's mindset, because sometimes Keke just doesn't believe what we say, like, until later. She'll tell us once the cameras are off. So, like, this is the thing, is what we try to explain to her is that women control sex. Absolutely, 1,000%, 100% control sex. Keke thinks for some reason dudes can get sex the same way women can. Why is that, Keke?
I mean, y'all be, excuse my language, sister, my sister, but y'all be hoeing. So I'm trying to figure out where's the shortage of sex. Fredo Bang just had sex with 2 lesbians. They don't even like him. So clearly, y'all gonna figure out a way to get that thing wet.
So this is my thing. You actually think, now you just said it.
Yes.
You look at Fredo Bang, you think he talked them women into sex, or they wanted sex? It's like, all right, cool, you around, let's do it.
Right.
Well, I think that was the case for sure. But a lot of times, you know, when y'all pretty, got good teeth, jobs, benefits, pensions, it gets a little easier for us to give it up. So yeah.
It does. This is what Zach, you go ahead and jump in on this. This is just why we say, why guys.
Because he always do this.
See, one thing about Tom, he likes to jump in the river and be like, Zach, jump in. Let me tell y'all something, I can't swim.
That's the job of a good host.
He love to bring me in shit. Let's go though.
So this is my thing. So,
The man that got nervous.
It's just water.
With that being said,
it's just water.
With that being said, this episode is being brought to you by Get Covered in the Door.
Because accidents happen. Let's say we slip and fall on the water I just spilled, and you ain't got no health insurance.
Guess
You
what?
got till January 15th to get you some.
That's right. Go to the ACA Health Insurance Marketplace and go get you some of that health insurance. Shout again to Get Covered in Illinois.
Yep.
Thanks, Zach, a lot, Zach, for spilling that on me. All right. No, this is the thing, though, brother. And this is why, and you can explain to our studio audience, shout out to you guys, is why fellas are always nervous about women when they go on girls trips.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about
Guys, girls trips versus girls trips.
All right, so here it is.
Let's start there.
Let's go. Guys trip.
Okay. Guys, girls trip. I'm just gonna tell the
What's
truth.
a guy's girls trip? You done already told on yourself.
No, let's go to
What the hell is a guy's girls trip? First of all,
Guys trip.
you know he guilty.
Guys trip. Let's talk about it.
Yes.
Fellas, y'all know this is true. You might have to look down when I say this, because you can't admit it.
Go ahead.
Guys trip.
You about to say it again.
Every man says this.
Go ahead, bro.
Woo! We gonna be on them hoes. We gonna be on them. Woo!
Yep.
They are not gonna be able to keep me off of it. I got a 24 pack of condoms. I'm gonna have fun. Guess what? Guys trip happens. It's 10 of y'all. One of them get lucky. One
guy
One out of 10.
And the rest of us talk about
What he did.
What he did.
And then they bring up other times that they got lucky.
Yeah. Because sometimes I want to let you know.
Remember
ladies,
2017?
That's it. Sometimes you're the guy, and most of the time you're not. And all you do is sit up and talk about the times when you was the guy, when he was the guy, when the next person was the guy. That's why we worry about it, because guess what, ladies? If you say, hey, you know what? I don't like my man this weekend. I don't like him. Guess what? Somebody gonna get this thing. We know every dude is going. Every dude. The chances of women liking us is it's a 50-50 shot. It's a 50-50 shot. But if a woman says, hey, you know, if you a friendly six and you walk up to a dude, guess what? It's late at night, he gonna be like, you know what?
I mean, lace can be up. You can have one heel off. You got a limp when you walk.
Zach, what did Lace say?
It's up.
It's up.
Hey,
Lace up. Wig is up. Okay. She looking bad. She walk up to me. She can find somebody to have sex with.
You think so?
Man can't come like that.
Look, this is the thing.
You gotta be at your A game.
Look,
And you still won't have it.
Zach, would you tell it? Now, Zach has a prayer about anything for women that you know are unhappy with their bodies, and they're worried about it, trying to decide if they want to get a BBL or not. And he lets women know that anything that you don't like. Matter of fact,
Yeah, I tell them.
please, you just can't wait. Let's get a prayer.
Oh, y'all want to pray?
Well, Tone said yeah, so
I wasn't ready even to pray today, but you know what I'm saying. Let's pray about it. Let's pray. Everybody
everybody bow their head.
We see the people in the back that's not doing it.
Please join in. We get very serious about
Me and
it.
Tone never do.
So if you don't bow your head, I will stop the prayer. And it won't happen until heads are bowed and hearts are for the Lord. Amen. Lord, please, let's just bow our heads for all the ladies who are. First of all, Lord, I just want to give a shout out for all the ladies, Lord, who wear workout clothes but don't work out. Amen. It's a special prayer for y'all. Amen. Because there's something about that little side meat that hangs out the side of y'all spandex.
That's right.
Amen. It's tender. Amen. It's juicy and succulent. Amen.
It's a handlebar.
And we really appreciate it. Yes, something to grab on. Amen.
Hold tight,
We
baby.
really appreciate that. Amen. But ladies, I want y'all to know something. You don't have to be insecure about your bodies. You don't have to worry about a BBL. You don't have to worry about breast implants. Because whatever you don't like about your body,
Yes.
a man will live.
Come on.
Yes,
Yes,
come on.
yeah.
Whatever you don't like about your body, a man will live.
Yes.
Stretch marks, cellulite. You got that little keloid behind your ear. We'll lick that shit. 'Cause you know why? Because men are nasty. Bullet wound, stab wound. We don't give a
C-section
damn.
scar.
C-section scar. I lick across all that C-section scar. I don't care. I suck all on that C-section scar. We don't give a damn. Amen.
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 Don't y'all say amen to that,
Y'all are nuts. All right,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? You don't need no breast implant. You don't need them. If you got little titties, keep them. You just gotta suck them little titties like you're eating a roach.
Oh my God, he's going straight to hell. Busting hell wide open.
I wasn't expecting that.
He gonna electric slide right in the hell. Cha-cha slide. Right through the gates. Ooh, it's gonna be hot.
Oh my God, that was so good. All right, final thoughts, crazy fools. Let's go ahead and get to it. Keke, what's up?
What is people merch at? Why you want to talk about final thoughts? Yeah. I guess it's still in the mail. But man, my final thought is just shout out to the Pod fam. This is something that we started in the pandemic, and it was so random when I tell you. Tone had an idea and he got us together and I figured out how to work Zoom and we just really been potting like that ever since. And we appreciate every one of y'all that's in this room, man. Every like, every comment, every share. Because we just be talking mess. You know what I'm saying? But y'all have taken it to another level. Y'all done got us out of our rooms on Zoom to in a studio and now out here at Kitchen and Kocktails. So, you know, shout out to y'all for just being supporters and rocking with us just from the very beginning. And of course, I just want to say shout out to my pod mates, Tone and Zach, man. Y'all too. This has been a fun ride. I didn't think we was going to make it past episode 3. I was actually telling my child, I was just doing this little meeting with Tone and Zach. I don't on Last Child. You know, they be busy. But look where it has come. And it's been a good time. It's been a lot. This is one of my favorite hours of the week to sit up and talk with these crazy dudes. So just shout out to y'all. Shout out to my pod mates. And that's it.
I love you, Keke. That's it. Zach Boog, final thoughts. Can you beat that? That was crazy. That was a good one.
I can't beat Keke shit was all heartfelt. She thanked us, but you know, for real. Shout out to the pod fam. We definitely appreciate y'all, man. Y'all listen every single week. Listen to our craziness. And, you know, I'm just going to say it live. Tone is going to take credit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
For creating the pod.
I am.
But
yes.
The idea was from me.
What?
Oh. Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I didn't know that.
First of all, I came in the studio.
Okay.
This is how it started.
Okay.
First of all, it was 2020. Nobody knew if they had a job.
Okay.
I said, man, we gotta figure something out.
You gotta get on YouTube.
It's 2020. We need to get on YouTube. That's what I thought. Then I showed him an article of Joe Rogan getting 50 million to podcast. I knew that was gonna get him going.
That motivates Tone for sure. Money, yes.
So he's like, shit, all I need is one of them.
Oh, we need 50.
If he get 50, I get one. He said, I'm gonna make it look like 10. You're not talking about. I'm gonna make a 1 million look like 20. You know what I'm saying? And it was his idea. He said, we need a girl. And then that's when we called you, Keke.
Okay.
And I don't think we could have made a better choice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Than Keke. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't see the stuff that Keke does. Just not only being amazing on the pod, but just from editing to posting to running pages and all that. You know what I'm saying? Keke's amazing. So one time for my sister, Keke. We fight on the pod, but I'm like,
yeah, we get along great when he ain't talking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the messy one.
I am the messy one, and I did create the whole thing. You're welcome. Everybody's welcome. No, man, this has been cool. Actually, I mean, to be honest with you guys, this is like Zach did, man. He's not lying. He brought it to me, and that's exactly what I said. Like, you get it? 50? I just want one, bro. Like, yo, I can make 50. That's my thing. I can make one look like 20, which is the truth. You know, I'm sitting around, we talking, we hammering out ideas on the phone. I'm pacing, which is my thing, in my office, and I'm like, yo, bro, like, man, my God, like this, we gotta. I mean, it's cool, man. You got a vibe, but I mean, like, I know we gotta add Keke. Now, this will tell you how God puts stuff. I'm gonna get a little religious right here, right now, guys. I'm gonna tell you how God puts stuff in front of you. So I had to do a BET. So I needed BET, and I needed some digital stuff. Like when BET happens, it's very aggressive, very a lot of people coming at you, a lot of artists, a lot of things. You got to push out content. And Keke is the content queen, and she also is tapped into culture in a sense where she could tell me if it's something that I might have missed. Tone, ask this, do this, and she's so buttoned up. So I was like, yo, I need Keke at BET. I need her. And they were able to make it happen. We went to BET, and this is right before the pandemic, right? This is the year before the pandemic happened. So we're like, yo, I'm like, yo, man, we do the BET thing. I'm like, yo, Keke a star. Like, the artists, Keke's doing little mini interviews for her show, and I'm watching her. I'm like, yo, like, it's something to her. And I came back, and that was that was the takeaway from that trip, was that Keke is a star, and somebody got to see it. Somebody got to see what she got going on. Like, this is the next. I've been doing this forever, and I know what it looked like when it's a star. And I know this is a star right here, and this is a star right here. Like, I know what they look like. You know what I mean? I know what it feel like to be on the microphone. So so when we decided to build a podcast, I was just super happy. I honestly knew that the chemistry would build, and I knew where it would go. I think it's gonna go to great heights. I think it's gonna do some more great things. But the coolest thing about the whole thing is that we become a family. So that's been the coolest thing about the whole thing. And you guys have watched us grow. That's been the coolest thing, because I still ask, Keke will tell you, I always ask about the numbers. What's up with the numbers? What we doing? How the comments look? What's going on? Like, you know what I mean? That's the kind of person I am, just so I can kind of gauge how we need to give y'all what y'all need to have for sure. But again, from the bottom of my heart and for the What More Can I Say podcast, I want to tell you that we are beyond grateful. I can speak for my pod mates, and we are beyond grateful for what you guys have given us, and that's an opportunity to keep entertaining you week after week. So thank you for that. For sure. And with that being said, what more can we say?
Yes. I made a real nigga cry.
And on the rap, I just want to say again, on the rap, before we rap, Ryder, edit this in. Before we rap, I definitely want to say thank you to Kitchen and Kocktails. Shout out to my fraternity brothers, man. Shout out to them. And also for the people that's responsible for this whole beautiful setup. Shout out to Get Covered Illinois, man. We appreciate you. Make sure you get covered. It's very important to get covered.
We got to shout out Janice.
J Money
Green.
Yes.
J Money Green.
Say this, Janice has been supporting the podcast since day one.
Yes.
Putting the battery in our back, getting us out in front of people, making opportunities like this happen for us. So we love you, Janice, and thank you for everything you do.
Thank you so much. We got some special people we'll shout out after the cameras are off. But again, remember, Get Covered Illinois, ACA Health Marketplace, man, Health Insurance Marketplace. It is over on the 15th, but you got plenty of time to get yourself covered. It's very important in the community for us to cover ourselves, because you never know if it's going to go wrong. So if you're wondering, you're scared, you're like, I don't know nothing about it, they'll talk to you about it and talk you right through it. So again, shout out to Get Covered Illinois. And with that being said, what more can we say?
Yes.